and welcome back to part 2 of my The Weeknd album reaction. Of course, 22 songs within this record, but I've split it into 2 because there was just so much to dive into. So if you haven't seen part 1 yet, I will leave a link in the description box and the pinned comment down below. Do go ahead and check that out, or alternatively you can watch the full extended version, no stops, just the whole thing uninterrupted, over on my Patreon page. I will leave a link for that too, and that also helps support the channel. So we are coming back in at track 12. Is it track 12? Yes, I think it is. I can't wait to get there, and we're just going to do what we always do, which is analyze everything musically and vocally and pick out all the key elements that speak to me, and then hopefully it kind of shows you a little more about what's going on within the songs and helps you to dive into the detail. So let's get going. I can't wait to get there. I can't wait to listen. Okay, no jokes, Nina. Right, here we go. Part 2 of Hurry Up Tomorrow with I Can't Wait to Get There. So more synthy sounds. The darkness keeps shining. Ooh. Shine, shine, shine. Ooh, just sign on the dotted line. Really interesting in terms of the dark subject I feel that he's singing about, and the brightness of the vocal and the chords and the synth. Ooh. I like this. What I really like about this is how smooth it feels. It's nice having these backing vocals because they were quite sparse within the first half of the record, and suddenly we've got this different vibe and 70s feel again. Wow. The drums here are interesting as well because it's just dim, pa-ta, dim, super simple. The hi-hat, just 1, 2. These descents. My keyboard has changed this sound, but I'll take it. I feel like we keep changing between the major and minor. That kind of thing is going on, which I really like. And then the major feel. Oh yeah, no, okay, so it changes there. For some reason my head is going, I can't wait to get here, and it's going to go back to that again. I can't wait to get here. Yeah, that C sharp major feel at the beginning of that chorus I love. And then the change, it's the major minor thing. Oh yeah. The sweeping nature of that bassier synth now here. It almost is creating a clashing, actually, because it doesn't necessarily fit. Well, it feels like it's a distraction from the rest of the song, but on purpose, because that is coming up levels wise, and now it's overtaken everything. Okay, so it was on purpose, really. Listen to the bass as well. Yes, I really like that. Okay, so now we're going into Timeless, which is track 13. Whoa, these straight vocal deliveries again, no vibrato at the end. Okay, so there's so much emphasis on the drums in this. They feel very bright, very upfront in the mix. Okay, so obviously we've got those things going on. It's higher. And then at the same time, there's these wall of soft vocals, or this wall of soft vocals behind the rap. like that's interacting really interestingly with the kick drum. Okay, everything back in. There's just this massive contrast again, frequencies wise. You've got all the bassiness, the kick drum, and then the mids, definitely like where the Weeknd's vocals lie, and then that kind of thing going on in a higher frequency. So much reverb. Wow. The rhythmical aspects are so and then he says let it breathe, and he takes that breath before he delivers that phrase. That's that change in resonance that the Weeknd gives sometimes. Whoa! I was not expecting that to come in. I thought it was going to end with wall of sound vocals and fade away. And that is, yeah, going up to that F sharp as the siren-y thing. But there. Wow. Such a rise within this. Wow. All the way up there. Wow. So technically, yeah, we're in that octave, which is octave 4, 5, 6. The B6, all the way up there. That was very high. Okay, Niagara Falls. I'm trying to see the lyrics as we watch through. I say watch, listen through. Okay. I always play a game of like, what's the rhythmical aspect going to be? What's the drum pattern going to be when it starts without the drums? And I never get it right. I just never do. Heavy reverb on that. I used to love you, girl, before the sun goes down. Niagara Falls, oh yeah. Delicate vocal from the Weeknd. Like, I'm thinking about his mic technique and how close he is to the mic at this point, but then also the choice of effects they've put on his vocal, or he's put on his vocal. I like that. It's having those sevenths. To the D, okay. So it's that G7 to the D major 7, I should say. Yeah, really nice. Oh, it sounds nice on the keys in that sound. Change up. Okay, so that's like our chorus thing. Okay, so sometimes you'll have the suggestion of the chorus within the introduction, so by the time it comes back round again, it's kind of already within your head. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, yeah. That's a nice addition. Oh, then it's the change. I believe it still keeps that G7 thing going on, but just with an E in the bass. So you'll have the, yeah, something like that. These call and response like vocals. You can predict those things. Actually, maybe this is like the post-chorus thing. Yeah, okay. I think I maybe got myself muddled up with that. This is the post-chorusy thing. Sorry, I just made you shake. And it's not like these are melodies, you know, that you naturally are going to learn straight away. This is going to take a couple of listens to soak in and to then start to recall, versus some of the other songs in the record that have just been instant grabs for me. Delay. Whoa. No idea where any of these songs is going. Sonically, it's incredible, really. Whoa. Da-da-da-da. That's I mean, that is gorgeous. Let's just hear that again, that run. Listen to that vocal. This is my favourite end to one of the songs. Oh, and then it goes straight back into the next song. We're into that again, where we just go into the next one, no stops. So take me back to LA. Nice chords again. I think for me, this kind of soundscape is more my style for an instant grab, you know, it's like getting to me straight away, versus some of the other songs in part one that I feel will take me a few listens. It almost reminds me a little bit of the chord changes that you'd find in I can't even say it, in an Above and Beyond record. I like these just held points. Listen to the kick drum as well. Dun, 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 really tight. All of these vocals, all within that B major triad. He likes his triads and writing within them. Oh, that's a little nod to our thing that we had in the previous song. And it's in the same key. It's in the same key. Dun-dun. Very 80s. Where is he going down to here? All the way down to the beat. Within that triad. That's it, addition. What is going to happen in this next? Wow, okay. Nice vocal lick. Raise and bass. It's so interesting how some of the synths that are layers then just slowly, ever so slowly, come to the forefront of the mix by the end of the song. And that's something we've seen in previous songs, you know. Stunning. I really, really like that. Oh, we are off to a great start with these tracks in the second half of the record, I am telling you. Okay, Big Sleep. Let's see what happens with this one. Reverse sounds again. Another theme throughout this. I like the vocal layers within this hook. This has a like a lazy feel to it, you know, in the delivery. The change in tonality. Whoa. He's like detuning himself. This is so interesting. Whoa. What is happening here? See, when I talked in part one about the visual, I feel like you do an epic visual for this. There's some kind of transition occurring, you know? And it's called the Big Sleep. And what do? When you hibernate in the winter, you go and rest and recuperate and hunker down, and then maybe there'll be some kind of metamorphosis. We know that this is his, I think, last album in this This version of himself, I'm getting distracted. Crotchet rhythm. What did we say before? I think it was in the first half of the record. There was the big finger snaps, and we're just getting them at key moments. Not all the way through, just key moments. This is very ploddy. Dum, dum, dum. That snare has a little delay on it. It's quite classical in its movement, you know. Vocoder. It's like the Electric Light Orchestra. We have so many influences within this record, for sure. Wait. We're going all the way up, actually. Kind of did it like that. All the way up from C4 to C5 there. Wow. Definitely has this classical-esque thing to it. Like, imagine classical music meets R&B meets pop meets, I don't know, there's just so many things going on here, meets electronica. It's like a mishmash of things. So interesting. Yeah, those choral vocals, I think in particular, give me, and the delivery of them, you know, like that, gives me that classical vibe. And then obviously you've got the instrumentation and the construction of the song, which is totally away from that. But it makes me think of from Mr. Blue Sky. So that influence really got to me there. Okay, Give Me Mercy. More of these same synthy sounds, but the very straight ones underneath the moving ones, you know? Ooh, magical. Ooh, very nice. Oh yes. Yes. Favourite intro of the record so far? Conversations with the sky. Yes. Listen to the hi-hat rhythm. Oh! I am sorry, but this might be my favourite song so far on the record. This is gorgeous. I like the dun dun dun. Stuff I think is just so gorgeous. I like the way the vocal interacts with the music rhythmically. There's so many different hi-hatty type things going on within this as well. They keep changing. So listen out for all the changes within the rhythmical aspects. There's a change. Little moment for that. The way that the melody, the vocal is doing the worth of a bleeding, da 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 da, ba ba ba, and that changes underneath just after he starts his vocal. That to me is so interesting. The rhythm of the vocal and then dropping in the bam bam da underneath. Like that. Woo. Nice layers of vocals. Drums out. Vocals and bass. Yeah. More percussion. I want more going on. I want it to be like suddenly to have the massive drums coming in as well. It's not my record, I can't do it, but I hear it there. Oh, that's nice. All of that stuff. Yes, obviously I'm singing along there because I just cannot help myself. He just said Mercy at the end as well, so it's nice that, you know, is the title, and then we're going into Drive. And more of these very bassy synths, my goodness. Famous a disease. More of the half-time kind of feel. We went straight into this chorus as well. Don't bore us, get to the chorus. I always say it. Big dynamic push there, and then coming back down. We get a lot more of the quiver within his vocal. You know, we haven't heard masses of that, I don't feel, in the record. There's been a lot of soaring vocals, but now we're getting a bit more of the quiver. You know, that's interesting. Nice delivery there. Breathy delivery. A lot of these songs would be so pretty just acoustically. I just wanna drive, I just wanna drive. You know, it would just really lend itself to that kind of arrangement. I like how it comes back down here, so we have the bare bones production wise, but a lot of the space is filled with delays and reverbs, and then in the chorus it's like whoa, just this wall of sound, and this dynamic push. I just wanna drive, I just wanna drive. And then these vocal layers coming in. It's nice that he's got this space then to just work with crescendos and extended vocals, octave layer as well beneath. Yeah, lovely with the strings. Kind of a hard hitting string choice there, but played legato. So yeah, this second half of the album for me is grabbing me, I think, more than the first half of the album did. Or it's grabbing me in a different way. I think emotionally it's grabbing me more in this second half, which sometimes for me can be the key to just getting me involved in a record and, you know, keeping me listening to it, is that emotional kind of, oh, I really feel these songs, versus maybe in the first half of the record I was like, wow, that's so interesting, wow, that's a cool melody, wow, that's a cool lyric. So it's going to be really interesting for me to keep listening to the record and soaking in these songs in a different way and seeing over time, you know, whether they all kind of blur into one, oh, that's so cool, or if I do gravitate towards the second half more than the first, or vice versa. Yeah, I don't know. If you've been listening to this record for a few days, let me know your thoughts. You know, what songs have spoken to you the most and how is that changing as you listen? Okay, let's head into The Abyss. Well, piano. Again, more of these classical nods. I mean, it's so classical. Let me turn my piano back on. We've got all of this stuff going on and just flourishes, you know. I love all this classical stuff that's happening. There's our bass. Ooh, I like that bass very much. What's going to happen now? Drums? Oh. No, but that bass though. Doing that is so cool. I wonder if there will be drums in this at all. I hear a kick drum. Whoa, the tempo's changing. We're holding onto this C. What is going to happen? There they are. That's not where I thought they would come in at all. Yet again, he is throwing me. That trap hi-hat. Ooh, nice, I like that. What are we going to there? Yeah, really nice with the sharp 5. By the way, all the extra features on this record are not, for some reason, I don't know if Apple Music just hasn't updated, but it's not telling me anything about extra features, so apologies that I'm not referencing that. Oh. This gives me Kate Bush style vocals. What a soundscape. Oh, swell into the end. I thought it might go into the next song, but no. Oh, okay. Red Terror. That is an interesting name for a song. And we only have a few songs left, I realise, as well. So here we go. Again, reverse, quick reverses into each of these notes. I'm playing another one of those Can I Find the Rhythm games. The crescendo in the bass. It's like the kick drum, just whenever it feels like it. That's what it feels like to me at the moment. It's just emphasizing certain vocals. Now we're into it. So this has got this almost waltz-like feel. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. And the music kind of follows that as well. Ooh. Some of the synths just kind of coming in, they miss a beat and then come in, and that throws my ears majorly. Much heaviness. I mean, the mids here. Little choral-like vocals. Ooh, a little dissonant. Feels like dripping water in a cave. Nice synth chord change. Very Blade Runner again. I feel like I'm in the movie. Oh. How earlier we were discussing his hibernation and then perhaps rebirth, and this also feels like a nod to that. Death is nothing at all. I'm just moving into the next space. Me by the Old Familiar Name. Again, I have no lyrics. Apple Music is not doing well for me today. It's not telling me anything except the names of the songs. Yeah, really interesting. Okay, so then, Without a Warning. Okay, what's gonna happen? I like the drone note in this, the D sharp. Very nice. We spoke about mic technique earlier on in the record and how sometimes it feels like he's very much here, and then other times I feel like he's taking a step back to get this different kind of delivery, and I feel that with this. Very muted drums. It almost sounds like crowd noise. Because he's saying the crowd will scream my name, and that synth. I don't know if there is a layer of crowd noise. Yeah, there is. I wonder again if this is going to be one of those songs that keeps developing as it goes through. I mean, that vocal already is very different. Drums. Oh, that bass just cut out. Are you hearing that? Like just touches of it. I like that change. Oh, okay. Ooh, I like the raise. The pacing is very gentle with this. I can imagine this in a live situation, just filling an arena or a stadium in a big, big way. I like that vocal. So up to that C sharp 5 there. In a way, I'm surprised that's not the last song on the record because of the crowd sound. Cheers, I don't know, it feels like that should be the end of the record. And then it's ripped away. Ooh. But then, you know, the album's called Hurry Up Tomorrow, and this is the title track. This is like spa music. The choice of sound, you know? Doesn't it sound like spa music? You know, you go in for a nice massage and this kind of thing washes over and you're like, yes, I am relaxed. Nice crescendo on that. I guess in this one, it's the final curtain call. He's saying, I'm ready for the end. It feels quite vulnerable because it's just his vocal and this synth sound. Oh, not anymore. Just as I say that. This actually feels quite optimistic. I like the vibe of this as a final track. Oh, I like that. I like that we're continually reaching up with the vocal, but there's all these descending chords alongside that. That sounds like a submarine. Nice extended phrase. Woo! You hear the Oh, now it's ascending. The kick drum to me feels like a heartbeat. It is just continual. Drums out. Back in everything. Much more of his vibrato in this track. See, I really like this. Da, 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 da. That's such a nice movement. That B flat at the end there. Because he's so focused on his reverbs and how they carry through the song to have that real quick at the end of the phrase there. Yes. Woo, the organ. Oh, I've got the goosebumps. It's like he's disappeared into the air. Wow. And that's it. 22 tracks all done. What a journey we have been on with this record. I can't even tell you how much I've enjoyed just the sonic atmosphere that The Weeknd has created within this record, and how just incredible the production is, the arrangement, the change up in form that I wasn't expecting within a lot of the songs, and then melodies I wasn't expecting, and then the emotional grab that it had on me when we went into that second half. Great, because you know, sometimes you might listen to an album and all of the best songs might be at the beginning or in one section. I don't know, it just felt very much like we went on highs and lows, not lows as in terrible music, but highs and lows as in we reach an emotional peak and then we come back down and we're concentrating on rhythms for a bit, and I don't know, just, you know, it went all over the place. I would love to hear your thoughts on the whole of this record and what your favourite songs are. Just everything, you know, lyrics as well. I know we didn't dive into lyrics as much with this because I couldn't see them, but I would love to hear your thoughts on those. I will of course be soaking in the album more and more over the coming weeks, and I'm sure there will be certain lyrics that speak to me, so maybe there are ones that speak to you that you can kind of highlight for me and I'll look out for them. And if you are watching this on YouTube, then you have just watched the edit of the full thing, which is available over on Patreon. So if you want to see the whole of this two-parter, because this is part 2 and I have a whole like near 2-hour experience, I think, at this point of listening to the whole of the record non-stop, no edits, then you can watch that on Patreon. I will leave a link in the description box and the comments box down below. I do appreciate your support in watching those videos on Patreon, and I hope you have just enjoyed this whole thing. It's been a pleasure to listen to this record with you, and I look forward to seeing you on another video very soon. If you haven't already, feel free to hit that subscribe button, be the first to see new videos coming out every week, 3 times a week, unless something goes horribly wrong. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Have a great rest of your day. Love you. Bye.